I don't think you're a good mother.
Damn!
I don't think you're a good mother.
I think it's a really hard judgment to make when you haven't met me around my children.
I see what you do financially, and finances impacting a house in the United States of America is one of the leading causes for outcomes in this country for children. I don't think you're a good mother.
It's easy to say that when you don't see the situation.
I see the finances, and I see the
You
financial
absolutely see the
situation.
finances.
And the situation is you go spend $300 a month while making $1,000 on your own self-care instead of
do.
them. You don't work
I think it's
by
better
choice.
for
I don't know when moms got so entitled. We've seen it a lot with this EBT situation for November. I pray y'all be all right. I don't know what to pray for y'all because you're lazy, you don't want to work. Some of y'all need your I don't know what to pray for, man. I just hope you folks will be all right. But more importantly, if you're not all right, I hope you bring that to the internet, please. This broad right here, she got these children. She don't want to work. She just don't want to work. Despite the fact that people think this is the face of laziness in America, in fact, this is the face of laziness in America.
for me to
You
go.
live off the government by choice.
I think it's better
You took
for
them
me
out
to
of
do
school via your choice.
that. For sure, because I wanted better for them.
I don't think you're acting. This doesn't mean you'll never be a good mother. I think the choices you're making are bad.
You can't say that someone's a bad mother when you haven't seen them around their kids. First
No.
off,
Yes, you can. Yes, the hell you can. You make $1,000 a month and you spend $300 on self-care. You got children and you spend 1/3 of your income on self-care.
There's many things you can do that
Second-
are good, but if you are doing something really bad of which you are here, that does take away from the good. It's not a math game of how many goods equals how many bads. It's not.
second off, I think it's better for my kids that I'm here
You're
versus
not. You're going to cheer.
versus not here, because without one thing
Not here. You'll
to
be there
feel-
every evening if we do this right.
to feel human, depression takes over.
What? What are you even saying?
This girl is clearly used to, this woman is clearly used to sitting around talking to a bunch of dumb broads who just allow her to say without any follow-up questions. Many of us have been in relationships with dumb broads and they didn't last long because she'll say something and you'll ask a very basic follow-up question on what she just said and she'll just be like, well, and it's like, I can't believe I'm in a relationship with this. I got to go. And if you're in a relationship with a broad like that right now, I don't feel bad for you because you're still there.
You're the only human being born on this entire
God,
planet that
no.
cannot work 40 hours a week.
God, no.
Then shut up.
There are so many people in America who are like this. Just for some reason, they just don't think they have to work.
Go get a job. Work 40 hours a week, 9 to 5.
I don't want to.
I don't know exactly what Caleb's background is. I know Caleb is that dude. I love his show. I love the premise. But more importantly, I love how he exposes the entitlement of people. Because, you know, regular folks like me, regular folks like you, we don't know what this kind of entitlement is like. If I don't work, I'm going to be hungry as hell. It's a dude in my rearview mirror right now. He always walk around the hood. Always walking around. He ain't got no job. He be outside, just outside. Looking dirty, looking crusty. He be begging for stuff. And the only thing I think is, why don't you go to work? You know what's funny is that I've seen him outside the McDonald's in the hood asking for money while McDonald's is hiring. Can't make this shit up.
I don't want to.
There it is. Ha ha ha.
I don't want
Government, Kansas, Missouri, take away her food stamps right now. Did you just hear that? Take them away. I'm not even kidding.
I will
You
say.
don't want to? F you. That
No,
is
I
not
really
a
don't want
choice.
to.
I love this. I even love that when he curses, he has the $sign behind the curse. It's wonderful. I gotta give me a dope sound for when I curse. Like, I could just say, man, this shit, and get some dope sound effect. If I'm like, these ain't shit, get something awesome. Get some awesome sound effect for when I curse. Because my mouth is vulgar, and I'm tired of getting violations for cursing all over the place. So I'm gonna get me an awesome sound for when I have to curse at a video. This goofy here don't want to work.
Huh?
I don't want to.
Then that is not fair. That is not a choice.
How do you not want to work and you got these kids? I can understand if you were just a bum broad, bumming it around, you ain't got no responsibilities or nothing. But baby, you got children and you on Beyonce's internet telling America you don't want to work while simultaneously getting food stamps. This is why nobody feels bad for food stamps getting cut off. This is why nobody cares about y'all crying about EBT. Because I don't care what you say. I don't think it's most of the people who are on welfare and EBT who can't work. That's my opinion. I can't prove it with facts. But I have a brother who sat on unemployment for 2 years because they let him. He was able-bodied like a He stayed on unemployment because they let him. And he only got a job when it was over. When the jig was up, he was like, all right, I'll start looking for a job for real, for real. It's my oldest brother.
Subsidies should be there and even more for those who cannot. You can, and you're choosing not to because you do not want to. And I knew the more and more I pushed on it, we would find out that you're doing this because you want to. Straight up, not because you can. Using ADHD and autism, yes, is he able to communicate with other people?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't want to hear it. Come on. He's every Gen Beta ever.
knows?
Gen Alpha, Gen Beta. He is every single one of them born.
Maybe.
They're all getting diagnosed with this. If he's able to communicate with people and he's able to do things, and you're right, he probably didn't need the accommodations that
You know what? Why the hell is everybody's kid got something wrong with them these days? Everybody's kid's ADHD, autistic, cool tummy syndrome. There's just all types of miscellaneous things that y'all be diagnosing these kids with, all because you don't want to be better parents. And I can say that because of the way I was raised. I was kind of raised like I was an inconvenience to their lives. You feel me? That's how a lot of you raise your children. You do what's convenient. You don't do what's best. It's about your convenience as a person, not what's best for the lives you created. Whew. Whew. Let me just, you know what? I'm stressed out. A little something to take the edge off. Terrible mother.
the more information is unlocked, the more we're finding out he could probably just go to school.
Well, he is back in regular school now because he was missing
Who would've
things
thought?
that should have been taught when he was in kindergarten and first
Who would
grade.
have fucking thought?
And we needed help filling those holes.
Well, you would make more money, by the way, getting a babysitter that could watch 2 hours between school and you getting home. And you going and actually making money like a fucking adult. 31? What a joke.
I know.
It's better for her kid if her kid stayed at home. But then when the kid was behind, she put the kid back in school, but she still don't want to go to work because she don't want to. Gee, Mom, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. You see, this is why people be... Do you see why the average American is angry like this? This lazy broad sucking on the system with a smile. This lazy heifer. Oh, and by the way, since we talking about EBT and food stamps, all of you hard R's, no matter what your race is, all of you hard R's who are acting like Trump is the blame for food stamps getting cut off.
Shutdowns are terrible. And of course, there will be, families that are going to suffer. We take that responsibility very seriously. But it is one of the few leverage times we have.
You see, they're the minority in the Senate, they're the minority in the House, and the president is red also. So, they're using your food stamps as leverage.